difference is between that guy that owns 4 cars and a yacht and you? The difference might be smaller than you think. Might be a couple things that if you changed your day-to-day habits, you might be able to reach and achieve your goals and dreams. Name is Matt. Now, I don't have 4 cars and a yacht, but I do have the skills necessary to teach you how to become more successful than you are now. If you have a goal in mind of bettering yourself, bettering those around you, and getting a better life for you and your family, hit the subscribe button because that's what we're all about. Now let's get into some differences here between the average and the rich. I want to get into a big reason that I think people lack scaling their money as far as their mindset goes. Okay, one of the biggest things that I see personally is how people respond to stress will carry over into their financial life. For example, I'm going to use a sales example here. If your manager is on your ass, your quota is down, average people will have a tendency to start looking for other options. They're going to get scared. They're going to get frightened and think their job is in jeopardy. People that are generally more successful and people that generally have fatter wallets are going to figure out a way to get it done. These people consistently find ways to get it done in bad circumstance. So look at your track record of things that have been well worth it from a scaling standpoint and look at what you've done if you finish those through, if you found a way. Because the people that are buying yachts and buying Ferraris are doing these things and they're not backing down to challenges. Have you ever thought to yourself, why do I have so much money in my bank account and what am I going to do with it? I mean, I'll tell you what, the rich aren't thinking that. I'll tell you what they're thinking. They're moving it into money market accounts. They're moving it into stocks. They're thinking about what real estate that I can buy, what the numbers are going to be looking like on my next investment property. So if you have 100% of your net worth tied up in banks and in savings accounts, you need to rethink that, okay? Because it is not going to be growing at a rate that is nearly equivalent to what you need it to be if you want to be rich in your lifetime. So get educated on those topics, get your money out of the banks, and get your money to work for you. When's the last time that you got out and did something new? When's the last time that you did something that scared you? Getting comfortable is one of the quickest ways to lose your bank and lose upward momentum toward getting rich. People that are wealthy constantly have one foot in comfortability and another foot in risk. You have to take a certain amount of risk in order to increase your bank account. There is no wealthy person that I have ever interviewed that said, I got here by playing it safe. At some point, you have to take a leap, an educated leap, but you do have to take that leap. Another question to ask you is, when's the last time you read a book? Wealthy people on average read at least 1 book per month. Some even read 1 book per week. So they're constantly getting themselves educated. If you have never picked up a book or even listened to a podcast, read an online article about something that is going to impact your future, you are going to get left behind by the people that are doing these on a consistent basis. Pick up a book, get an Audible subscription, do something that is going to separate yourself from where you are now to where you want to be. Generally speaking, most of the wealthy individuals that I have seen are in great shape, okay? They take their body very seriously. Things that they put into their body, such as food and the exercise that they do, is going to pay them dividends as far as their mental capacity and what they're able to generate every single day. Getting a healthy diet and regular exercise are crucial in order to build your wealth. The more that you can go and output due to lifting weights and eating healthy, the more wealth you're going to be able to generate from that. Living in debt is another common thing that I see quite often as opposed to people that are very, very wealthy. The people that are very, very wealthy have good debt. That is, they're getting mortgages that they're having renters paying off, any kind of business loan that they're generating income from. People that are not in a good way is high yield credit card debt and automobile debt. These are 2 very common things of the average day people that have very, very high interest rates on them, and it's becoming incredibly difficult for them to pay off. Rid yourself of those completely and don't spend more than you can chew. Now, if you've made it all the way here, the last one is the worst. The amount of time that people spend on social media. TikTok and Instagram are killers. People just scroll constantly all day. I know people that even spend 8 hours a day on TikTok. That just rots your brain. You're gonna get into the lives of others and get jealous of what they have and compare it to yours. Get rid of those, develop your mind, do other things, model yourself after people that are extremely successful, and you're gonna be just fine. If you do not wanna be broke by the time that you're 30, I suggest you watch this video next.